Hey there, cool cats, and welcome back to Grim Tales! Threads of Destiny! I kinda just got whiplash from watching the opening cutscene because I honestly did not know that this had anything to do with airplanes, and I was just, in the back of my mind, I was just thinking, this is very topical for today because oh god, I don't know if you've heard the recent news about the plane crash in India. I mean, it's very unfortunate, and I swear I did not do this on purpose. I swear to god. It just happened this way, okay? Also, I think there was also a new Final Destination movie that came out, and it had something to do with airplanes, or I'm just mixing it up with an old movie. I don't know, I never watched those movies, but anyway. So yeah, welcome back to Grim Tales. I'm excited to start a new game in this series. I have no idea who these two people are. They might be recurring characters. They might be us. I'm not sure if that's us. I don't think so. Or it could be new characters that we haven't met yet. Also, just found out this really little fun fact. Remember how I kept being confused by the family tree? Like how it all started with me, my twin sister Louisa, who got married to a guy named John Gray. Okay? So stick with me here. So, I always got confused as to why, in the later games, people still called us Miss Gray. Obviously, they can't call us by our first name, but so they call us by our last name. So, I always got confused as to why our name was also Gray, when, in fact, it was Louisa who married John. So, it makes sense for Louisa to, you know, like, if she took his last name, it makes sense for Louisa to be Louisa Gray. But because we are the sister-in-law, we have no relation to John, so why would we also be called Miss Gray? And it turns out I had to go to the Grim Tales wiki to find this out myself because I was just so goddamn confused. And it turns out that coincidentally all of us share the same last name. We are also called Gray. Louisa is also called Gray. John is also called Gray. So yes, we are all part of the Gray family, but I don't think we are related by blood. To me, I think the developers themselves, I don't know, maybe they kind of like figured this out, like, oh shit, they shouldn't be calling her Miss Gray because they have nothing to do with John. So I have a feeling like they kind of made this up in order to clear the confusion. But honestly, if you've ever been to family reunions, you would know that this would confuse a heck of a lot more people. But anyway, I'm glad we got that cleared, so let's just get into it, shall we? We're playing casual, as always. I can't wait to see what this story is all about now. Plane crash!
Everything started when my niece Jackie called me. She said the police had finally located her parents' bodies. They had been missing for 20 years.
Oh.
I went to the police station to support her.
Here we are, miss.
Would you like some interactive help? No, we don't. Okay, this is very interesting. So I don't think we've ever met Jackie's parents. I didn't really see the names just now. I wasn't quite paying attention, but I think I know that Jackie is our niece, but I don't think we've ever met her parents in the games. Like in Bloody Mary, we just rescued her from the orphanage. Not orphanage, sorry, boarding school. I don't know why I keep calling it an orphanage. But yeah. So this is interesting.
Auntie, can you believe they actually found them? Maybe I can finally get some closure. Let's go. The sheriff's waiting for us.
So, I totally missed the opening scene. I'll just have to check the recording later. But who was it that missed the plane crash? Was it us? Because it said Gray family, but it didn't say who. Morphing objects. Hello, Elephant Games. Okay, let's go. Hi. I should speak to the sheriff about the Grays case.
Miss Gray, it's nice to finally meet you. As Jackie told you, we've located the remains of Alexander and Natalia Gray.
Okay, so definitely we've never met them before. I do not remember these names at all.
We can now prove they were victims of Greg Duffy, a serial killer who was active here at that time. This is everything I've gathered about the case. Take a look.
It's okay, Jackie. We have time-traveling powers, so as long as there's evidence from the crime scene, we can reverse time and save them from the serial killer. We know this.
Alexander and Natalia Gray went missing on April 23rd, about 20 years ago now. They're survived by their daughter Jackie. The Gray's car was found in the woods close to town. The Gray's tires were punctured by a spike strip found nearby. We also found tire tracks near their car, likely from a large truck. We believe the killer's vehicle made these.
Tire tracks. Where do I see tire tracks? Am I not seeing them? Am I blind? Oh, there it is.
These circumstances perfectly match the other victims of the roadside killer, including the fact that there was no gun or any other weapon found at the scene. We also have camera footage showing a man who fit the killer's description. He was driving a truck.
I'm sorry if I miss things because I really need to get a new monitor.
Thankfully, Jackie was staying with family at the time of the incident. The killer always targets his victims randomly. We got a clear picture of the killer thanks to a recording taken at a gas station in town that night. We quickly identified the suspect as Greg Duffy, who lived in a small house in the woods and sent a squad to apprehend him. What we found there haunts me to this day. Duffy was obsessed with hunting, and his weapon of choice was a hunting knife. But Duffy hunted people, not deer. He used his spike strip like a bear trap, snaring out-of-towners along that remote highway. Unfortunately, Duffy wasn't at home. To this day, the roadside killer has never been caught. This is the only photo we have of him.
Oh wow, with all this evidence, I'm surprised you haven't caught him yet.
I heard about your gift, Miss Gray. Can you really travel to the past just by touching an item from that time? These car keys were found with the remains. We believe they may have belonged to the Grays.
My parents didn't deserve to die, Auntie. If you can, please save them.
Wait, even if we... Hold on. Even if we haven't found... Even if we hadn't found their bodies, shouldn't we have done this like 20 years ago? I mean, we had the keys. The keys were there in evidence. Why didn't I just go and uncover the mystery? Never mind, whatever. Let's play the game. Roadside murder, April 23rd, 20 years ago. Obviously, we can't put the date there. Find the roadside killer. His vehicle must be approaching the Grays. Guide the police to the killer so they can arrest him, and then fix the Grays' car so that they can escape. Alright, sure.
They
Why
ran
not?
over that spike strip, and now their tires are flat. There's a truck approaching in the distance. Could it belong to the roadside killer? The case file mentioned teenage witnesses who were camping nearby. That's probably their campsite ahead. Maybe they have a vehicle I can use to reach town.
Why do we want to go to town? I'm so confused. Anyway, the passenger side tires are flat, but Alexander only has one spare. He doesn't seem to have a pump or a jack either. Well, that's poor preparation on your part. I'll have to jack up the car to remove the flat tires. Okay. So we are in fact going back in time to try to reverse the moida, or prevent the moida before happening. Oh, so cute. Hello. Maybe he'd like a real nut instead of the fake one that he's hoarding. Okay. The boards should come in handy. What do I have? I don't have anything except for the car key. Wait, hang on. Can I use this? Yes, I can. That's... Okay, still needs a round object to open. Right, because our family loves puzzles for some goddamn reason. I never get used to the fact that the people in the past are like ghosts. Yeah, so we can't interact with them. Kinda eerie, honestly, if you had this kind of superpower. Silver McGray, the progenitor of the McGray family. Some claim a lucky amulet helped him get rich and build a successful business. I think we kind of like went over a lot of the Gray family members in a previous game. I kind of forgot what it's called, but yeah. We have a really interesting family history, I'll tell you that. Dave, meet us at the old farm this Friday. Don't forget your bike. Okay. What's this? Ooh. A Poise. What did I find? April 23rd. Newspaper articles on airplane crash? Huh. Why do they have this? Coming late, saved their life. Oh, it was them! Oh, okay, it was the couple. They were the ones who missed the flight. So that was them in the opening cutscene. What were their names again? Alexander and Natalia. Right. And then their daughter is Jackie. Killer's photo, rope, purse, emblem, decorative slider. I don't think we have anything to do anything yet, so... I could find some car repair supplies in the city, but I'll need some transportation. Oh, okay, okay. We need to go to town to get the supplies. Understandable. Oh, the slider was for here? Ah, gotcha. Do we have a map now? Yes, we do. I love maps. Basically, these maps help us figure out what we need to do, and they also help us fast travel, so... We have achievements, collectibles. Oh, this is a nice collectible thing. We're like going over the family tree once again, which is cool. And then we also have our diary. Yay! My morning began when Jackie called. She was flustered and asked me to come to the police station. They found the remains of her parents who went missing 20 years ago. I'll always be there for my favorite niece. I'm on the spot where the graves were found. The tires of Alexander's car are damaged by a spike strip. They're going to be killed soon by Greg Duffy, the roadside killer. I have to save them. Okay. So, interesting premise already. Interesting premise. I do like the story so far. However, the last game, The Final Suspect, where we were suspected of murder, and Jackie was there with us as well. I already shared my thoughts on the game, and I kind of thought that the story, I mean, the game had such a good premise, but in the end, it kind of like, I felt like it fell short a little bit, like Jackie wasn't properly utilized and all that stuff. I mean, I was just expecting a lot more in terms of, especially like with our superpower and stuff like that. But yeah. I could reach the town on this bike. So we're going to steal a bike, but don't worry. You know, it's not real. As we all know, we're just traveling in the... Oh, crap. Really? A bat stole a key? Goodness. Goodness gracious. Also, if any of you are wondering, or maybe you might not care, but the reason why the reason why I didn't play the bonus game for the last game, Final Suspect, is because basically our PC got over... I mean, like, we had to fix the PC, I'll just say that, and a lot of stuff got lost. So basically, I lost the original game file, and if I wanted to play the bonus game, I'd have to play the game all over again, and honestly, I wasn't all about that life. I didn't feel like playing the game over again just to get to the bonus content, which I know it usually adds to the story, but you know, it is what it is. One of them is telling a ghost story, not realizing that a killer is hunting nearby. That is creepy. That is very eerie, actually. Abandoned farmhouse. Boards. So, I'm going to be collecting a lot of boards, but I don't have anything to pull out the nails. So... this one needs a key. So I guess the triangles are for here. Whoop! Oh, what is this? Always read the instructions. Guide the plane to its destination in the lower right corner without running out of fuel. Choose a square to move the plane there. If you uncover an obstacle, you must start over. Your fuel is marked in the green lights above the board. Oh, okay. Oh shit, was that a... Damn. So kind of like Minesweeper, but thankfully they actually mark the places where you can avoid. So I guess it's a bit of trial and error. Okay, well then. Oh my god. That was tedious. It wasn't hard, just tedious. Okay, so we finally have a hammer and a flashlight. Let's get the boards while we're here. Before I forget. Yes. Locked up tight. Oh, okay, I didn't read that properly. So we need the boards in order to make the ladder to get to where the bat was, I think. So let's go back and get these. We're still gonna have to come back for the squirrel. Yay! So, I'm guessing this is why we have the flashlight. Yeah. And then we're collecting nuts. It's stuck, okay. Ooh, keys. Always handy. Nuts. Alright, we're gonna have to come back because something was stuck in the bark. Come on, little baby. Thank you. Why do we have a golden nut? That's a good question. Bicycle key. Okay, we have the key for the bicycle. Yay! Okay, so I think now we can just ride into town, I guess. Yep. Ooh, spooky. I would not want to be riding in this town. Is the person driving the truck the roadside killer? I don't know. Oh, sorry, this was just the way back.
It is their destiny to die.
Oops. I'll have to put this fire out to reach the town. Okay. Hey. It's too hot to pick up. What is this, coal? Okay, so trees blocking our way. Okay, not gonna lie, that kind of spooked me a little. Was not expecting a ghost lady to spook us. Quickest way to find something in a haystack is to burn it. Okay, but we don't have anything. Also, I'm kind of having trouble looking at the darker parts of the game because, like I mentioned, I need to get a new monitor screen. Like, this screen is way old and it's like it's already... I'm just saying that I can't see the screen properly. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't really describe how the monitor looks like right now. It's strange that the camera that's supposed to film the road is turned in the wrong direction. Oh. So basically the guy, like, this is the guy's like proper hunting ground. So it would make sense that he would know where to turn the camera. Could this really be Greg Duffy, the one who killed Alexander and Natalia? I don't know. Pull up the photo. Is it really him? The key is in the ignition. I'll have to pick the lock. Oh, okay. We're actually going to open the door to see if this is really the guy. Oh, the acorn was for this one. I didn't inspect the coin purse. Had no idea. So we have some thread and scrap paper. Okay. Not much we can do. I guess we gotta go back. Maybe we can use the glass to cut this rope? Yes. What do we have here? A scorpion! There must be a safe way I can get rid of the scorpion. Here's what I don't get though. Usually when we travel to the past, this is why the ghost is extra freaky, because usually when we use our superpower to travel to the past, everything is stopped in time. It's like frozen in time. So there shouldn't be anyone or anything moving around, but they still do. So this is where it gets creepy. Cain Gray. Lord Cain was unsociable and reserved. He liked hunting wolves and bears, but also continued his father's profitable business. Okay. Mini freezer is damaged. Gotta widen that crack. Don't know how. Can we use the tongs? No, we cannot. Can we use the tongs for the scorpion? No, we cannot. Why not? Okay, so now I have burning charcoal. Why? Here? Oh. Okay. I didn't know that would work. All that for a lockpick. Okay, perfect. Hands where I can see him. Hey-ya. I need to compare him to the photo to be certain that this is Greg Duffy. Okay? So this is where the photo comes in. Huh. Okay. I found the killer, but I need to make sure that the police catch him. Okay, so guide the police to the killer so they can arrest him. Okay. I should restrain him so he doesn't run after time starts up again. Okay. Okay. Well, that was easy. What's this? Switch has been ripped clean off. Sweet jazz tunes. Anything? So, what do I do? I've captured him, now I gotta bring the police here. Okay. We still need to get rid of this tree, so I don't know how. Oh wait, he's got another purse. Which we have the key for. How convenient. Dear Natalia, Jackie and Brandon got along so well this week. I hope you and Alexander had fun on your anniversary trip. Did you bring me back a shell you promised? Kisses, Louisa Gray. Aw, this is Natalia's, but didn't the sheriff say his targets were chosen randomly? Oh, dun dun dun! So the killer knew who these two were. He had Natalia's purse before the murder, which is odd. Gloves. What do I need the gloves for? Here? This thing? No, not quite. Don't tell me the gloves are for the scorpion. That is not a smart move. Okay, thank God. You need thicker gloves than just, you know, regular driving gloves if you want to handle things like a scorpion. Ooh. Oh, our first hidden object game. Let's go. Kind of missed this. Yes! Oh, a chainsaw. Perfect. That's just what we needed. Damn, you gotta give Aunt Gray some credit. She lifts. Okay. This building on the left looks like an auto repair shop. Yes, it does. Oh, the police.
I could crash that squad car into Greg's truck. Then the police will catch him for sure. I should be able to find new tires for their car in there.
Okay. Let's see our diary. So I'm not gonna read every page as usual, so if you guys want to read the diary, please just pause the video and read at your own leisure. Leisure. A very specific shape. Maybe I should copy it down and make one. I need paper. I need a pen though. Too bad. Oh, okay. Well, we got the car for here. We need another one though. It's been stitched up. Too bad I got rid of the bottle. If I remove the panel protecting the steering column, I can hotwire this car. Okay, I think that's about it. The fence is blocking the way down the alley. Okay, gonna have to cut wire. I have to break the glass. Nope, not quite. Whoops. And then use the gloves. Rusted shut, needs a key. Can't reach. Need a pencil. Greg Duffy is wanted. I'll help the police arrest him. Make sure he doesn't hurt anyone else. Okay, so back to this thing where we need the shape. Oh wow, that's very detailed for a Etch-a-Sketch. Locked. Need a key. Ah, okay. Use the awl to pry that thing open. Iron chunk. The iron is pliable enough to carve, but I need to know what to make first. Okay. Damn. I am an artiste. Choose the right features to match the owl shown on the left. Select a feature to cycle through all the other options. Okay. Goodness. That looks about right. Yeah. And then the tail. Perfect. Now I just have to carve it out. With all? Not gonna lie, I had no idea you could do this with iron. I don't know anything about metals, so... Can we also use this for this? Yes, we can! What is it? A gold coin! And some feathers. Okay. I have a feeling we're gonna use the feather for the arrow. I should really practice using the fast travel a lot more. Oops. I know I made the joke about Final Destination. Well, I didn't really make a joke. I mentioned Final Destination at the beginning of this video. I'm going to be very pissed if that spirit or that lady turns out to be Death herself. Because what we're basically doing is like, you know how the story or the premise of Final Destination is that people who missed death, you know, by chance, you know, like people who are supposed to, quote unquote, supposed to die in a car crash or a plane crash or something, and then they escaped death, you know? But the whole premise of Final Destination is that you can't escape death and then it catches up to you, which is ridiculous to me. So I'm going to be very pissed if this is basically just a Final Destination rehash. If that premise does take place, I can understand why Death would be so pissed at our character, because we're basically like rewriting history, which is kind of worse than just saving a person's life. We are literally rewriting history. You know, butterfly effect and all that. We could have affected so much in the present timeline. But anyway, Christian Grey. Despite his father Kane's coldness, his son grew up into a compassionate man who would become a world-famous philanthropist. Cool. Sticky clay. Okay. Feathers and duct tape. Okay, so duct tape. We can use the duct tape for here. Nope, that's not it. Oh, okay. So we didn't have to fix the wire. Ugh. Blood! This evidence could be crucial. I shouldn't handle these knives. I recognize these women. They're all victims of the roadside killer. Okay. So that's crucial evidence. We also have an arrow. Anything else? No, I guess not. Okay. So, a bow, arrow, maybe some feathers, just for fun. I need something sticky in the end so it can stick to my target. Okay. I'll attach some thread. I'll be able to pull the arrow back to me. Oh, okay. Why are we doing this for? I have no idea. Is it this? Oh, okay. Wow, is it that far? Is it really that far? We couldn't use like a, I don't know, like a grabber thingy? Oh god. Okay. Perfect. What keys are these? Garage key. Okay. Why do the police... Oh wait, that's not the police station. I don't know why I thought that was the police station. I was gonna ask, like, why would the police station have the keys to the garage? Yay! They must have some spare tires in here somewhere. Can't reach that motorcycle. I have to use the winch to lower it. Okay. Need that. So many tools in here. Can I grab one? Numbers are printed here. Someone spilled paint on them. Oh, you're talking about this. Okay, so I guess that's the code. Can we just use the cloth right there to wipe it off? Need a coin. Opens with a remote key. Fob, it seems. I don't know what a fob is. Can go back to the police car and get something from here. I think it's adorable that a police car has such a lock. Acetone. Perfect. Good for getting rid of paint. $376.20. 376-20. Did I just say dash? Star. What is this now? Okay. Direct the crane arm to remove all 4 boxes from the grid. Control the crane arm by placing directional arrows in the blank slots next to the numbers. Okay. Ah, okay. So it goes down first. The first column. Here. And it was easy. Just need a little bit of trial and error. Okay, we finally got the jack, so we can fix up the car, I think. Oh no, it's filled with guck, or the center part is rusted. However you wanna say that. So we can use scissors here for this thing. Cabinet key. Whose cabinet? This one? Okay, good. And we finally... Aw, man. Is it broken? Someone smashed up this remote key fob. It needs new batteries. Okay. Well. Maybe we can find something in the garage. It is a garage, after all. Ooh, bolt cutters. And we need a skull. So maybe use that for the fence. Yep. Halloween? Oh, no wonder those kids were in the costumes. Okay. Interesting. Nice. What is that? Anti-rust solution. Okay, perfect. We needed this in 2 places. Okay, we have a skull, but we don't have the bones. And then I think something else was rusted, right? It's not this. It's not this either. Oh, wait, it was the jack, wasn't it? Yes. Oh, these are the bones. Okay. Okay, car jack. Can fix it now. While we're here, open this up. See what we got. Lighter and insecticide. Okay. Now we can just lift the car up with the jack. Get it all ready for us when we come back with the tires later. Oh, wait, hold on. Is the insecticide for the scorpion? That is smart, yes. Kill the scorpion. Don't leave it to chance. Button batteries. Oh, this is what this is for. Battery door is too broken. Have to tape it on. Okay. Makes sense. Foot pump. Don't know what the lighters are for. But now we can open this door. Aha! Tire.
I am Atropus,
Oh.
the fate who severs the threads of human life. The Greys were destined to die in that plane crash, but they escaped. The Greys must die. Meddle not in the affairs of fate, mortal. Return from whence you came.
Okay.
Drop it.